It doesn't matter for you, baby, but for
Ew,
everybody
why
else it
did she edit her
applies.
pics like that?
Right? She's so hideous. I hate that bitch.
She's so,
Who?
How you live
bruh.
in LA and look like that, bitch? If you don't get your face done.
Wrist on glitter, waist on thinner. I'ma show you how to bag an 8-figure nigga. Face on zaddy, pockets on jigger. You better get the card and make it swipe like Tinder. Billionaire niggas wanna eat me out. Bitch, I'm from the West Coast, they wanna go down south.
I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna start off this video by saying this is exactly the reason why being trans, being black and trans, is something that's constantly ignored. And I'm not even talking about society, I'm talking about inside of the community. Like, girl, toxic as fuck.
I'm gonna keep
Black
being
trans lives
like,
matter. Wait, Ray, I do not like you. Actually, they don't matter for you, but they do.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for you, baby, but for everybody
Ew,
else
why
it
did she edit her
applies.
pics like that?
When I mean toxic, I mean motherfucking toxic.
Right? She's so hideous. I hate that bitch.
She's so,
who?
How you live in
bruh.
LA and look like that, bitch? If you don't get your face done, the
She
fuck?
lives in LA. Girl, I could have beat
Bro,
her
she
up.
looks like she has potential to be really cute though.
She
Why is so much?
Like, it's it 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 scares me. I should not hear that from my trans sisters. I should not hear that from my gay brothers.
I'm sorry.
Why she using that filter?
because she's ugly without it.
Doesn't make no sense to me of why you should be critiqued by your own people that deal with the same fucking pains and struggles that they deal with. I went on a live and I'm thinking like, oh, I'm about to hop up in this motherfucking live. I'm about to really share my concerns about what's going on with the black trans women being killed. I go on a live and automatically they're calling me bricks. They're calling me this, not, and the third. Right as a brick, you can't join. You're a brick. You're ugly. And it's sad because it's like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you do, how many surgeries you get, you know exactly who you are. So why do I need to be so passable to not be called cocky by my own people? Relate to it and I let my voice be heard. This man, he was a gay man, and he was just calling the trans women trannies and men and niggas. And I'm just like, first of all, if you my friend, you ain't about to be calling me out of my name. The LGBTQ community, trans women are the women of the LGBTQ community, period. Like, they're the women. Gay men are supposed to treat trans women like that's their women. Like, not saying like, oh, like they're supposed to go together, but just like these are your girls, you gotta protect them type shit. You know what I'm saying? No, these boys, these messy, and this is what you call messy bottoms, period. They were just coming and degrading me. I don't know you. I don't play in Kiki like the other people in your community plays in Kikis. I don't deal with that shit because that shit's not for me. It doesn't serve me. Me calling out my trans sister like a man, calling her this, calling her that, calling her clocky, calling her a brick ain't gonna make myself feel any better. If anything, that's your insecurities that you have on yourself. I'm happily being the way I am. I'm happy with the way I look. I feel beautiful and I don't need surgeries to pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm sorry. Period. Shade has been thrown since the beginning of time, so you just gotta get used to it. Like, no, I don't gotta get used to it, and I don't gotta tolerate it. Period. There are black trans women that are dying, and this is a message that I am portraying. If we are constantly ignoring this and we don't give a fuck, and every time we see one of our brothers and sisters, we want to just call them out and just be cruel and nasty and disgusting, the message is never going to get through. I came in that live to tell a fucking message about how I'm scared and how I feel like we're not sticking up for ourselves and how we're not out there fighting and doing this, that, and the third. And one of the people in the group was like, well, what are you doing? Because you just doing this on Yubo ain't doing nothing. First of all, I'm doing this on U-Boat is a start. Second, what the fuck are you doing? At the end of the day, I was trying to portray a message, and that message has been taunted with because they didn't care. They just cared how fishy you looked, how your voice sounds like, what you're giving, what you're wearing, and that's it. They didn't give a fuck about what I was saying. And some of them listened, and some of them was still calling me a brick, trying to be funny. Baby, I'm a brick, but I'm so beautiful, period. And that's just that, like, I didn't need to feel like I was something that I wasn't, because at the end of the day, I know what I'm giving on the outside, but I give a lot more on the inside, and that's just that. I want to give love to all my trans brothers and sisters who have dealt with violence and just like all this hate in the world right now. I want you to know that you are loved and you are cared for, and you don't need to look any type of way to be heard or to be seen. Don't be the next generation of people like that. Don't. Stay beautiful, you guys. I have a lot more to share about my journey. I have a lot more to share about this world, and be who you want to be. Love yourself and stay true to yourself, and that's all that matters. Bye, you guys.